Hello, hello, welcome back to Hardcore Mechanized. Hope you're all doing well today. And I, for once, remembered to unmute myself at the very beginning. Alright, let's double check our day, just make sure it is currently accurate. It is not, so I'll update that. Get that to 39. And away we go. So we're gonna jump right back into mining for some iron, because we're still working on that goal of getting 3 stacks that we need. We're making our way there. We're not quite there. We need another, like, what's that? 3/4 of a stack and a whole stack. So let's take a look what we got here tool-wise. So I do know we want to rearrange things just a little here. We need some more signs. We need logs. And we need torches. Actually don't really go through that many torches, but I can restock that stack. Our buttons. These are the things we need. What? What? I'm hearing zombies walking around. That's freaking me out a little bit. There must be a cave here somewhere. Okay. So let's go ahead and make some more stuff. We can take put this in the inventory. We want pickaxes. That's the main thing we're after right now. I guess I need to craft some more. So we'll poke our head into here. We got our cobble storage going pretty good so far. Alright, let's see. I think we want to do basically this for our pickaxes since it's going to be... yeah. We'll do that, and then we'll get some more signs made. And might as well turn that into some buttons. Well, actually, maybe we should make more signs. Let's convert all that. That's not a big deal. Okay. We have an extra shield in here, so we can put one away. Got our clock to know what time it is. Okay, buttons. Let's go ahead and just, I guess, make these into buttons. That should give us plenty. Guess we need a full stack, and I think for now that's good. We can keep that cobble in there just for the sake of, you know, the craft when you're done. Now we're not going that way anymore because we ran into some deep dark that had the shrieker in it. So to avoid potential death and sadness, we are going this way instead. I don't prefer to lose my world by not realizing I've triggered the warden 3 times. But I think I mentioned it last time I streamed this, that I was thinking about what I'd like to do is get some turtle master potions at some point when I have like decent gear and try to take the warden out while I've got turtle master going, which might be kind of cheesy, but I think that would be the best way to go about doing it and be able to do something challenging without actually risking the world. I think I do actually fill these in. It's supposed to be like this. Oh, I just need 2 more. Okay. Yeah, I think that's how I did it over there. So it's actually still a solid path. Okay. I think my the allergies are getting me just a little bit today. Alrighty. So I think last time we were down here, we left off, we ran out of signs. We had to go back. And the cool thing about this, too, is we're unearthing a bunch of copper we can come back for later if we need it. Even though this is technically the iron mine. Alright. Let's get digging. Let's hope we can get some iron today. A decent amount of it. I would prefer not to be digging down here forever and ever, but if that's what it takes to get the iron we need for the factory, then that's what it will take. Look forward to having this very interesting factory going. It's actually, I don't know if I mentioned it previously, but it was inspired off of a sheep farm that I came up with on a casual server that I play on, where it uses the hopper to trigger and collect stuff. And I think that might be a pretty common trend that we'll end up doing in this world. because it's a pretty like, easy way to do that, and it actually makes a lot of sense for a lot of farms. But I also, at the same time, I do want to try to expand ideas as much as possible, not always do the same style. Or if I do like the minecart thing, I try to do it a little differently. Like maybe I could actually set it up where there's hoppers underneath, and then it goes into like a minecart chest, and we unload a minecart chest kind of thing. That's another potential way to go about it. Let's get our shovel out here. Put our torch there. Okay, good. What are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this will be where the log goes. That one there. There we go. Now we can see. I'm actually genuinely curious how far this is going to go over. Have we reached the Dark Oak Forest, I wonder? I don't think we can see the biome. Oh, we can. Oh, we are in the Dark Oak Forest. This might even be further than our bridge. Oh, and we also are officially in 1.21.6, the actual full release. So we could actually probably get ourselves a happy gas at some point. And I think what I could do with the happy gas as well is obviously I want to try to mechanize things as much as possible. So we might be able to do like a, I know this is probably something that a lot of people are thinking about doing, or people have mentioned it, but doing a gas station, you know? So I could have like a basically like a skyport or something like that. But everything in this world kind of has to have a little something extra to it. That's kind of the goal of this world. So it's not just, you know, your typical, just generic Minecraft world. I want to try, and basically, because I'm really into like kind of the steampunk like genre and like cyberpunk and stuff, so I really want to try to mechanize and make it feel like there's a lot of like tech going on in this world as much as possible. So we're going to probably end up doing a lot of silly things, like I think I previously mentioned that my intention is to use honeycomb as like a power source. It's almost like you bring the honeycomb to the machine, you power the machine, and it's like the power source to make it run for like that instance that you need to like utilize it. So maybe we can do something like that when we get a happy gas. Maybe we can have a system that I guess releases them, and like a system that captures them, kind of a thing, whenever we are traveling about with them. And I think if we are going to do, which this would be super risky, but if we're going to have them traveling to a point, I want to do like some sort of pathway that we follow. So like, for example, if we're doing minecarts, you do a bunch of rails and everything, and like a rail station, train station, and everything like that. So for like the gas stations, they would be kind of the end, almost like a train station. But the path to it, I'd want it to be maybe like a setup of like note blocks or something, and you fly through the rings, and you have to kind of follow a designated flight path, which I think for a hardcore world specifically, that is a good like risk versus like the reward of what it would be doing. Like, because the happy gas is super powerful. No, it's super slow. It can get you to a lot of places. So I want to have at least a path that you have to follow, so that it's not to simply fly anywhere you want, and like I have to build up those paths. So at least there's some sort of effort made, and in essence unlocking the areas I'm trying to access. And like including note blocks and a lot of things is another good way to do it. Is we get like an audio feedback to things. So we'll try to come up with some of that at some point too. In fact, we might even end up having like a tinkerer's workshop. So like to try to prototype things, like a redstone lamp. Ooh, more iron! Yay! Let's see what else. I was just reading over my personal roles that I've had that I like copy pasted. I think what I've decided, I think number 3 specifically, is that I can only have one food farm specifically in this area. So for example, if I grow wheat, then this place can only manufacture wheat. I want to do that throughout my different areas. So I might even do something more like, if I get to like a taiga or something, a taiga, then I can have that be production of like sweet berries, for example. So we do some sort of farm that is a mechanized sweet berry farm or something like that. And if we ever need food, we can go to the different areas. Either we can manually travel, and I think if we're going to travel on the rail specifically, I'd like to have like a minecart system so that a minecart chest kind of follows along. So you can take the, like, for example, if I want to move a bunch of sweet berries, like if I can take a full chest worth of sweet berries over from a different area, I would load it up into the chest, and then the chest minecart would follow along as I travel back to the next area, back to that previous area. Or like, for example, coming back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm guessing in a sense we're going to be building a lot of like small towns or cities. I'm not sure what to call them exactly, or I guess you could say villages. And so if I've decided on that, that means the honeycomb is going to be one of the general farms that exists in this area. I could also do honey bottles, and then that would be the food source, but I don't think I want to live off of honey bottles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But it would also make sense, like, thematically, because this is like where everything started. So maybe I will do that. So I have to have like two setups or something. I'll have to mess around with another potentially honey farm. I think if we're gonna do a honey farm, we should definitely consider doing it differently than the Honeycomb Factory. 6, 7. I think that would be a good choice to make to keep it more interesting and not duplicating farms. Our shovel is getting quite low. I think I've run into some of the dirt down here. Like we're about to lose our shovel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we have 2 durability left on that. Okay, well, I think we're just gonna store this away in my inventory for now and keep it. And we're just gonna have to punch stuff for now. Or I guess I could make, because if I went back, I could always make that another one, do like some stone rods, but I think for now we might just punch some of this out with our fists. It's gonna take a lot longer, but I don't think there's gonna be that much dirt. Kind of uncover this and see. It'll be nice too to like have these materials for later if I'm gonna do some more building and stuff. I might need the dirt for specific things. Or like right now I don't have any specific projects that's utilizing dirt. Could also convert it into mud at some point. There's actually a lot of dirt there. Creepy cave sounds. Okay. Okay, I just want to make sure that I'm actually doing my pattern correctly. That would be awkward not to do it right. Oh, right, I realized something. I can do something. Let's do this. Let's go. Gonna do something like this? Yes. There's the Discord I can share stuff, I believe. Let's just double check that yeah, I think I can share that here. I think I'm just gonna put it in that. Sure. Okay. Bop. Bop. I do wonder with the actual official update if they fixed the music at all, or if that was actually like what it was supposed to be. It's like supposed to be more limited, but it'd be nice if there's an option in the music where you could like go in here and you can decide if you want it to be the biome specific or if you just want it to be all music and kind of just rotate through it all. That would be a pretty nice feature to have. Alright. our iron progress for this so far is not very promising. Only 6 so far. In fact, let's put that in our hotbar. We can kind of have an idea where we're at. So I think we're gonna have to go back here shortly just because inventory is getting quite full. Yep. Go back and unload. Okay, so that's the third song. I'm pretty sure it's a different song so far. So that is promising at least. We should be getting variety here. I do feel like it's very, very quiet, but I know there's some songs that are much, much louder, so you have to keep that in mind. Whenever I hear this song, I always feel like it's been in the game for such a long time, but it's only like 1.16, which I guess is technically quite a long time, considering where we're at now. We've made quite a bit of progress between or it's been a long time since 1.16. It's been several years. In fact, I think it's been like 5 years or more. Okay, well, we're not completely full yet. And we don't really have anything we can consolidate to. I guess we can consolidate our pickaxes, so we can keep going a little bit more. We probably want to look into getting some more iron as well. I don't want to use that yet, just because I don't want to waste the potential extra durability I can utilize. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that means this spot right here will be a log. Yeah, we're utilizing stone pickaxes just so that I can actually make a profit as far as iron goes digging down here. Because I've done so much digging that with iron tools specifically, and I've never actually made any progress on our iron. It's ridiculous. It has been quite interesting recently. I can't recall if I've mentioned this on a previous one or not, but I've started doing the World of Minecraft videos, and I've been seeing some slow growth on my channel, and it's definitely changed my view a little bit, because for such a long time I was trying to do my survival videos, and my survival videos I kind of just let them have the time they need. As far as if a project takes longer, or if I don't have the mental space to work on the project, I'll let it sit, and I just kind of gradually work on it. And while that's good to some extent, it's also not making any progress in the channel at all. So I'm happy that I've discovered something that I can, without like a tremendous amount of effort, I can invest some time into every morning, and it doesn't take too long to actually produce it. I mean, it's a very minimal editing, but it has made a difference. So it kind of alleviated some of that like stress that I felt like I want to make progress on my channel, as far as YouTube specifically, but also all across my content. I'd like to make some progress. So now I can at least feel like I'm doing something while I am working on my other projects that take much longer to produce, for whatever reason it may be. I feel like I'm finding a bit of a groove, which is nice. You don't need to interrupt my little spiel here, zombie. Or unless you want to agree with me and gosh, for a second there, he was so close, I thought he was in the wine shop, which he definitely can't be. Where are you? Am I gonna access another cave today? I'm not particularly looking forward to another cave. Last one I explored, I nearly killed me twice. Or 3 times? It's not a good situation. Excuse me. Throat is tickly today. Alright, the music. Okay, we're on a 4th sun. It is a lot more of a chill and quiet experience with just the Minecraft music going. Okay, I can hear music. This is super quiet. Hopefully it sounds good on the receiving end at the very least. As far as the decibels on it, I feel like it should be decent. I'm still getting used to it. Trying to be more conscious, I guess, of my audio levels. It's always nice if you can have someone that can give you some feedback on it, so I broke a pickaxe. No. At least it's just a stone pickaxe. Okay. What are we at now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 7. So that means this is where the torch goes. I wonder if anybody's noticed, there's a new little guy addition to my background there. If you're familiar with the Aether mod. This is a little Noah. So adorable. He's actually designed to stack on my little Aether button that I have up there. But I've put him specifically on the cat there because you can see him. Or if I put him over there on the Aether bunny, which is right there, you don't really see him because he's like hidden behind my name up there. Okay, I'm gonna knock this out. No iron whatsoever though. That's so sad. We've gotten 6 so far, and we've done several areas. Several new expansions. It might be kind of interesting actually to do like some different wood types and kind of give some age to the mine shafts. I don't know, I might have to try experimenting with different wood types in here at some point. Especially if I'm going to be continuing to dig it out as much as I am. So if I can get the Honeycomb Factory going, and I can finish up the Honeycomb Express Railway to at least... Oh no, I also need to complete the pathway to the swamp. So I guess I kind of have 2 objectives, is producing enough materials to finish the Honeycomb Express Railway, so we can access the villagers, or the village, and then to take it to there we need the flying machine that's going to be part of the bridge that gets the minecart over to the villagers as well. Now one thing I might have to consider is putting in some safety measures when I have that flying machine built, because, you know, Minecraft can be a buggy game sometimes, it can be glitchy, and I don't want to risk losing my world to like a random bug or something, because you can't cover worlds as far as I'm aware unless you can, I guess you can turn on cheats. No, I think I experimented with that. I think they have fixed it so that once you're like dead you can't do anything in the world as far as a hardcore world goes. I think in the past you used to be able to change your like your difficulties and stuff, or you could turn on creative mode and things, so you could go from spectator and back to survival if you wanted to, but I think that has long been patched away so that people can't cheese the system, which is a little sad but also makes sense. Okay, good, we're on to our 5th song now. That's promising, but it's actually doing something different. I don't know if it's loud enough though. A lot of these songs are like super quiet. I can hear it a little bit. Might bump it up just a bit more then. I imagine if I can't hear it, then you guys probably can't hear it very well either. That's weird. I don't know if that sound was broken or what. It was just so quiet and has very little to it. There we go, we're on to a new song again. I like that, that's good. I've actually discovered a bug with this constant music thing that's been set up. I don't know if they fixed it or not for the final release, but if you're in creative mode and you walk into a Petal Garden, it actually will just kill the music. And it won't come back. Even when you have the constant one turned on. Which doesn't make any sense that it would do that, but in survival it's fine. It'll fade out and it'll fade back in. No biggie. But it was an interesting bug to come across. But like I probably normally wouldn't come across it because I'm not typically a creative player. I have played a considerable amount of survival versus playing creative. I just enjoy the progress in doing something in survival over creative most of the time, but specific projects like my Let's Make Secret of Mana in Minecraft, that project needs to be in creative just because it doesn't, for one, doesn't feel realistic to be in survival, and it utilizes features that are not a typical survival thing. And I also utilize a lot of like outside sources as well. And this would be another good reason to have my Honeycomb Factory going. And get these paths all sided with the honeycomb. Not on to second chests on these yet. I don't have a dirt chest down there. I feel like I should. Yeah, I'm probably alright. Okay, we do have a chunk of 8 there. We can get smelting. Do I need to bring anything else down at the moment? I don't think so. We still have a decent amount of logs here, but that's going to dwindle pretty quickly. Especially when it comes to making signs. Yeah, it's going to run out super quick. Some more pickaxes, we can combine those two. Should be good, yep. A couple more pickaxes. Like we need a couple more buttons, so we'll do this. That feels about right. And then let's get the pickaxes made. Just gotta keep the stone on me. Cobblestone. So it's gonna be 3. Maybe we'll do another, like 5 pickaxes? That would be good. Okay. Put those sticks away and we can head back over there. Get some more digging done. But I like organizing my inventory like this. It doesn't actually matter, like, in the reality of it, but it's nice to do that. We're on 240. Nice. We're nearing day 250, which is exciting. It's a pretty good benchmark, I feel like, at 250 days. It's a quarter of 1,000. Oh, I didn't catch that. Was that a new song? Oh, I think it is. Okay, so I think we are actually getting a full rotation of the music, which is what I wanted. Yeah, that's funny. I'm bouncing while I'm running. It's almost like I'm actually in the game. Alright, our food's starting to dwindle. I don't think honey bottles would be the best food source, because I'm pretty sure... Oh no, it does stack to 64 though, I think. So I just don't think it's going to fulfill a whole lot of hunger. So I'll run through it quickly. Skeletons. 6, 7. I'm also intentionally playing with the game darker too, because it kind of gives that atmosphere of the old days. Okay, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here. Because like, yeah, the old Minecraft used to be really, really dark and actually quite a scary game. I feel like where it's at nowadays isn't quite as scary. Like, I kind of play it up a little bit with the deep dark. I could easily handle it. It wouldn't be too big a deal for me to run through that. You watch your 3 strikes and you just annihilate the shriekers as fast as you can. Get rid of them. You don't have anything to worry about. I believe it's 10 minutes for like warden shrieker. Not in the summon. You could also utilize wool. It's more exciting to, I feel like, not always take the most optimal approach to something. And I think that's something I've always enjoyed doing when it comes to like farms and stuff, when I build them for like gameplay. Especially if I'm going to be putting it words. Especially if I'm going to be putting it as something online. So if I'm doing that as content, I definitely prefer to try to make my own farms from those things and not just copy paste somebody else's. I'm pretty sure there's one thing that I have done for sure, and that's the shulker box loader. I found one that I liked and just kind of kept using that one. But I have found that sometimes it is really nice just to build a farm that someone else knows, because it takes a lot of work to try to figure out how to make a farm. You gotta understand all the mechanics of the thing you're trying to farm. Then you have to assemble it. You gotta find ways that are more optimal or make more sense to do it. You gotta do a lot of testing on trial and error, which I think is like, it's stuff that I've not fully, like, I guess, embraced the trial and error that comes with Minecraft as far as designing like farms and things. Building, I feel like I'm starting to branch out a little bit, but it's a lot of like growing pains. Like it'll be obvious once I release my next survival episode that I put a lot more like effort and thought into how I build the builds that are coming up in that one. But I think they're still going to show some of the experience, which is kind of like, you know, half the reason for how I'm doing my survival series. Is I would like it to be a more approachable thing. But then me as a person, I like to really go a little crazy with things sometimes. I think I found a cave. I think I have lost a little bit of that approachableness with what I've built. But I think also sharing the progress that I do, like little by little pieces of it, does also help. Okay, let's we get too carried away. Get our shield available to us. Okay, there's nothing immediately in either direction here. Grab that piece of gravel so we can access the area. Let's go ahead and do this one. I'm actually worried about that area, so we're gonna go take that out. I know that wasn't a big deal of a jump, but it still kind of made me nervous. Okay, cool. We've secured this section. Fortunately, no. Oh, there's clay though. Oh, okay, that's really cool. I don't know if I've gotten access to any clay, but that does mean that there is a lush cave here. That's very cool. We may have to expand upon this area at some point and break into that for access to many things. I don't really... I can come back for that later. I don't need to mine it right now. Like, okay, we're gonna hop our way down here. Now we're going to work our way down this way. Make sure this area is secured. Go down here. Up, down again. Okay, this was good. That was a good thing to come down here, I feel like. I don't like how dark that is. Look at the sign. Okay, let's keep working our way down. Oh boy. Is that a geode? Just a geode down there. That's cool. Oh no, it was tough. It just looked like it was a darker, smoother material. Okay, I think we're gonna leave that as it is for now. I don't want to continue exploring that anymore. That kind of just like goes down and under into potentially scary zones, so we'll just move on from that. Does this tell me I'm in a lush cave right now? It doesn't. So we're not that far yet, but we might end up breaking into one when we get through to this area. How many blocks are we in now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's gonna be our log. Throw torch. Oh, we're getting particles. Oh, it means there's a spore blossom thing over here somewhere. That's cool. So we definitely have lush cave at close proximity at least. How close, but does this work? I might have lost a little durability on that one, but that's fine. Okay. This is the last bit of gravel. Yep. So we've done that area cleared out. Right there. Ooh, I just realized something we can do. Since there is a lush cave accessible now, we could use the acacia bushes, or the like saplings, to prevent mobs from getting to certain areas. Like we could have a wall all around like the village or something, and we'll get to that later. As like that could be our defensive mechanism, which would be kind of funny. Bit of a weird way, I think, to prevent mobs. I'm a little sad though. We're 40 minutes into the stream and we've gotten like, what, 8 iron? It's not very promising for progress. It's okay. We'll strike it rich here at some point. I'm quite satisfied that. Oh, okay. What's in there? It's so dark. Oh, we're actually literally breaking into here now. That's worrisome. There's a zombie already on its way over here. Hi there. How are you doing today? Oh. Oh, and he brought a friend. Did you have to call your friend over? I would have appreciated you not to. Oh, now you've got your friend in your hand. I see. Okay. The changes they've made to these zombies, like they changed a bunch of where they can reach and hit things. It's supposed to be like more accurate, but I think they've kind of made things harder to deal with. The zombies in the darkness. I don't see any. Okay, so we're going to work this part out here. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna light this up real quick. Okay, there's a cave down here. Just gotta get through this real quick. That's a hole. Would not want to drop down that. Okay. This area is secured. Make our way back. We can grab any iron we see. This area is dangerous. Let's put a torch down there at least so we can hopefully prevent anything from spawning in there in the future. Okay. We've got a bunch of area that's like above our heads. I don't appreciate that. Ooh, there's like an entire cave there. Revert! Got a funny feeling I should check my follow list and saw you were live. Nice. Glad to have you here. Yeah, the Pandu's gonna say hi. Okay. Iron! Okay. Let's grab this iron. Hopefully we won't die. Music is a little loud compared to... Okay. I did turn it up a little bit because I thought it was a little too quiet. Go back to like 40. How's that? Is that better? Thank you. Always appreciate the feedback. It helps out a lot. Okay. Let's grab this iron. How are you doing today? What have you been up to? Don't like this cave. It's bothering me. You're playing Vault Hunters. All right, nice. Like, I really like the idea of Vault Hunters. I haven't been able to get like really into it like I'd like to. It is quite the different experience for Minecraft, that's for sure. Okay, can I? Let's check this cave. Make sure there's nothing that can get to me. I don't like this cave. It's branching off so much. There's more dangers. So how's the vault hunting going? You made some pretty good progress? Oh, okay. That could have been dangerous. There was a creeper or skeleton waiting for me here. Okay. I think that area is secured. Let's go this way. We'll secure this tunnel. I'm starting to get lost in here though if I go too far. They changed stuff, and now some of this stuff that was cheap before gets really hard to get. Okay, so they've increased the difficulty somehow. Okay, that's pretty cool. Do you like actually that it's been made more difficult? I think for me it kind of varies on what I feel like needs to be more of a challenge and what doesn't. Okay, I think we are safe enough in this area, I hope. Okay, that's our first repeat zone. The caves are definitely a lot more risky, but they are much more rewarding as far as the iron we need. I don't know, because they made other things easier, so it's kind of a balances out. Okay, wait until later on to make a judgment. Okay, so you're just kind of just barely experiencing the new changes now. Okay. Nice. Okay, let's see if we can get some light in here. I don't like these splitting caves. They're just so terrifying. Okay, copper. Okay. Some redstone. Okay, that's really good. I always like getting redstone. That's a hole that would be potentially deadly to fall into. Okay, so we've made our rounds. Oh. Okay, there's a skeleton. Yeah, see? That's why it's deadly. There's a skeleton down there. Just waiting for me to drop in the hole. Okay. So scary. Okay, it's starting to split again. Oh! Uh-oh. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. No, no. Don't do it. Okay, cool. Sweet. We got this before it went crazy. In fact, this feels like it's a little small for some reason. That generated kind of funny. Ooh, okay. Well, I can't take this stuff with me at the moment. Is that my first bit of leather in this world? It might be. Oh, it is. Alright, we can craft saddles now. I guess I'll take some of this for now. Dungeons can generate in different sizes. Oh, they can. Oh, I always thought they were the same size. Take that string, that sounds good. They can have a 5x5 up to a 9? Wow, okay, I've never noticed that before then. I don't remember ever running across one so tiny, but a skeleton farm, that is an amazing find. Or skeleton spawn. We're definitely gonna have to convert this into a thing at some point. Where are we at though, out of curiosity? We're in an old grove spruce taiga. So we might have to do something with that at some point. Maybe we can build some sort of way to get back to this. I believe that as it is for now, but I should probably screenshot that so I just have it, the coordinates available for later if I want to come back to it for any reason. Though, what I really had to do is get a written book and start writing coordinates and stuff. Like actually utilize a lot of the in-game mechanics to do like my notes and things. I want to do that more for sure. Okay, nice. Secured that pathway. What are we at on iron? We're at 19 iron now, though. That's pretty great. It's our first bit of leather. I guess I could try to make a book. Oh, I can make a bundle. I'm making that immediately. That's super helpful. Okay, cool. Because we can do all these like items that are, I forget, gotta left click things. We can consolidate a lot of this stuff. The coal and the leather can go in there, the bones can go in there. I think we can go back and make sure we actually loot everything now. These bundles are actually going to be super powerful for this, like, while I'm playing this right now. It'll help a lot, for sure. If I end up with a lot of, like, little odds and ends, bits of things, so. Okay, that's a dark spot. Let's get that lit up just to make sure. Okay. Is there anywhere else we can get attacked from? Potentially over this way. That's our last torch. I want to kind of backtrack now and try to get all the iron I can find. Just paranoid of mobs coming out of nowhere. Especially those sneaky, sneaky creepers. The wiki says the length and the width can be 7 or 9, so I don't know if that means the width and the length are determined separately, but I feel like I have seen ones that are oblong. Okay, yeah. It's interesting. Oh, great, that's... Is this drop into my death? Okay, no, I can get this iron. Okay, we're gonna block that up though. So make sure nothing can come from down there to get me. Okay. The redstone, I do have a pickaxe, so I think the redstone is, so I will take that. Oh, hi. Exactly, that's exactly why I blocked up the area. The filthy creeper was waiting for me. I don't like this at all. So dark in there. Oh, the creeper found me. I think I'm just gonna leave for now. I'm not gonna risk it. Okay. Let's like kind of look around. That's a dark area there, but we should be okay. Oh wait, does that lead right down into there? I think that totally does. Yeah, and I don't have any more torches on me, so I gotta go back. Just for the sake of not having enough torches. Okay, let's do that. We're going to make our way. We're going to nab this bit of moss. We can utilize that later if we need to. That's a drop hole right there. That's not nice. What's that put our iron count to? 33. Ooh. Okay. There could be something coming out of there, so we're going to be careful about going that way. Okay. I want to explore that way, but I'm scared about things dropping on my head, so we didn't run out of torches, so we're going to head back. Okay, let's go. Oop, okay. Actually, no, I was thinking about that. I should probably, while I'm here, might as well utilize the planks and secure this pathway that I'm going to have at some point anyways. So when I come back, I can just simply start digging. There we go. So we know that's going to be there. Okay. Run away! This is scary. Run away. Okay. So how are all your projects going? Do you have like your main like data pack is like your biome generation and stuff? Or do you have like some more things going on as far as data packs are concerned? Oh, I just realized too, I'm gonna turn this into honeycomb blocks later. Dark area. Oh, missing a sign. Oh, and another one missing. Yeah, that's the main one, but it's mostly done in terms of like new features. Okay. So you've got an almost complete project? That's kind of cool. It's gotta be exciting. Dripstone's in the way. Leave me dripstone. That's not where that goes. Yeah, I just recently got one of my projects actually working really well, which is exciting. It's the getting the animated Java working. So I actually have a model that's working. We're about to add a swamp and a jungle and jungle villagers. Okay. Biome-dependent trial chamber designs and Pelmoss caves. Ooh, the Pelmoss caves become cool. And trial chambers. I bet that'd be an interesting thing to tackle. I have fiddled a little bit with that kind of concept with my my trial runners, one that I've been working on. And I started working on it at some point, and I kind of just went, I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be like adding at this point, you know? Kind of like I got to a point where I needed to start like really thinking about how to make my levels for that, and my brain just kind of went, I don't know what to do. So I've kind of shelved that idea for a while. I might come back to it later. You were playtesting your RPG pack the other day, and I got into a dungeon, but it didn't generate properly, so you had to fix it. Oh, okay. Is the biome generation stuff, is that like really difficult to do, or is it actually a lot easier than it like seems like it would be? Because I've never touched any like biome generation stuff, so I don't know how like hard that is to do, or how like intuitive or unintuitive it could be. I'll put the redstone in there. Oh, I've come across a geode somewhere. I just don't remember where it was. I didn't say that, I guess. Let's see, it's like 4, so I'll put 2 here. Okay, it's 24. Making custom biomes is easy, but actually making them generate in the world is nearly impossible without a special external tool. Oh, okay. That sounds like it's much more in-depth than I even imagined it would have been. Oh, the stuff I need to pull all this out. Yeah, I guess I can drop that in there. It's technically an ore of some kind, or quote-unquote valuable. The rotten flesh in here. The dripstone, I think I can put it in here. Was I putting extra dripstone? I did put it in there. Okay. Doing a little bit of inventory management. We do have more torches now. We've got a whole stack. That I'll probably take the 35 with me. And I might even make a few more. Just give us all another stack. I think we'll put this stuff away for now, since we're going to be kind of exploring the cave a bit. I'll take this other one, sword with us. I'll take the other shield, in case we need it. And then we can put that away. Got plenty of torches, don't need the buttons for now. Water bucket could be useful. Okay. This is always a funny thing. Dual-wielding shields. Alright. Right. Don't check the day. We are still on 241. We got a decent amount of food, so we don't want to take too much damage, but we can probably handle some here. Our armor's not looking promising either, though. You know, this is going to cut into the iron that I need, but I think it's worth it to make a new chestplate and new leggings for the beginning, just to make sure that we're not. That's what I'm making, right? Yeah. So chestplate, leggings, just to not risk them breaking on us in a very precarious situation. Rather be safe than sorry in that. Because that little bit of armor could just be what we need to save the world. Alright, here we go. Caves are always just a bad idea. They're always a bad idea. I'm a little scared now. I don't know if I should go. I feel like I should avoid going into the cave now. The more days I get into this world and the more things I have built up, the more and more I get worried about losing it. Which I guess makes sense. It's kind of how these hardcore worlds tended to be, so. Yep, always have the risk of losing it. I guess there is kind of a way you could cheese things by if you start up the world with a different player. I wonder if they wouldn't be in the spectator if like you've died. Okay. Ooh, alright, so let's grab one of those. I have access to that. Okay. Access to clay. And take that. Those are super rare, so I might as well collect them whenever I see them. Oh, there's an axolotl. That's what I was playing around on the drip leaf. Okay. I'm all jittery, like looking every which direction as fast as possible. Try to be wary of any dangers. Okay, cool. This is that upper area. That's nice. Get that secured. Okay, is it the glowberry bush over there? I thought I saw something, but it was just a bush, or just the vines. So I think we're actually safe in here. Cool. We're able to secure that without any trouble whatsoever. That's the nice thing about the lush cave is it's actually somewhat lit up, so you don't have to worry about mobs being in as often. Okay. Okay. All this lava here. Also very beneficial for not having things spawning around it. I always get super unlucky. Lush caves have tons of mobs. Yeah, especially when I like the big open ones. So there's a lot of space for mobs to spawn, and then it's dark. There's iron down there. Oh, there's iron up there that I totally missed. We've recovered our chest plate worth, and then a little bit. So that's nice. Alright, what do I do about... I'm gonna go around that, but I don't wanna... There's a zombie. Where are you, zombie? Don't jump at me and knock me into the lava, okay? Okay. This song is really quiet. And really short. Oh. Not what I wanted to happen, but it's okay. Just slowly work our way down here. Okay. This iron over here. I hear a glow squid. There's some water over here somewhere. Get some glow ink. That's fun. Yeah, the glow squid one. You know, shiny. I found him. Okay. That goes back down there, so that's good to secure that area. if we get all the caves secured, that we have anywhere for any sort of drop mob. I don't like drop mobs. That'd be the end of me. Could go down there. Doesn't look like it's too dangerous. Because this is like the end of the cave. I might get lost in here. That will be good. Okay, there's a spore blossom somewhere. I don't like how much space is above my head. I want that iron, but I'm scared. Okay, let's go up here. Could hide behind the vines, right? Nothing can see you behind vines. I actually can't remember if it's actually true, though, to be honest. I don't think things can see you through vines, but... Let's get the torch in there so I can see what's going on. Go up. There we go. Nice. Ooh, we're at 18 iron now. I don't want to be here. Anything here? We'll go copper. Okay. I'll go back up. Okay. This area. Okay, basically nothing in there. Oh, this is just such a messy cave. I think that's an end of a room. Let's see if there's anything in it. Some lapis. And copper. Not iron, though. Okay. Let's get a torch down there just to have that area somewhat lit up. Okay, let's make our way back up. Here. Okay. Managed to get up here with no trouble. That's good. Bit of iron right there. Is that over the lava though? It is. Can we get it? Okay, cool, we got it. It's scary. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Oh, I thought that was a mine shaft for a minute. I'm silly. I put those planks there. Ooh, iron up there. But, I guess we can swap this show for now. Should be okay. We can pillar ourselves up. Grab that bit of iron. Can you imagine just digging a piece of iron and a creeper drops down on me? It'd be sad. Everything would be over. Okay. What are we at now? 28 iron. Ooh, okay. That's very good. Okay, let's check our day. It probably has progressed. It is indeed. Right. At 242. 250 is just around the corner. Okay, we have a bit of iron there to get. So let's see, can we get down there without any trouble? Let's go take this out. Let's do this. Over there. Just one. Okay. could go down there, but coming back up will not be an easy task. I do want to get all that iron down there, though. And there's probably an axolotl down there somewhere. Wouldn't mind getting myself an axolotl, buddy. In fact, I have a name for one, but I forgot. I named it in my world for my subscribers. I just don't remember what I put his name as. Oh, that's a dark spot I didn't even know was here. I could have gotten murdered. Anything could have come after me there. That's a tight squeeze. I don't think this is a good idea, but I'm doing it anyway. Oh, there's a geode there. Okay, cool. Access to another geode. There's some iron up there. Oh, there's iron right here too. Okay. Is there anything up there? I certainly hope not. Okay. Gotta be very, very alert. Okay. Ooh. Let's trim these back a little bit. That is a tunnel up that way. Very, very dark tunnel. So it might be okay. Okay. Oh, some more iron right there. Ooh, that's a pretty decently sized cave there. The question is, does this iron go... Okay, it doesn't go down into the hole. So I can grab this without worrying about falling. I knew that one would probably be there, so... Yeah. A bat? There's a bat flying around. Okay. Oof. Got 43. Like that. Got quite a bit of iron. I don't think that's going to quite get us to the 3 stacks we're looking for, though. Okay. Don't particularly feel like going into there yet. So have our shield ready in case something comes after us. We should be safe to go back into here. Okay. Alright. This way, right? To go back to where it was. Okay. Done a full circle. Okay, do we go back or do we keep digging now? That's the question. This area feels really dark. It's probably fine, but I want to put torch there anyways. Okay. Oh. We actually went through nearly a full stack of torches. So we have made quite a bit of progress, but I think I want to go back into there. So the lush cave area technically is more promising for iron because we actually saw some. But I am more curious about where this area over here leads. This area goes down. I know there's some iron down there, so I kind of want to explore down there a little bit. So I gotta kind of follow the iron. Or not the iron, the lava. Like here. Eh. Okay, it seems to just keep going down much, much further. Okay. Oh. Didn't have a way back up when I broke that. Okay. Where does that go? If I find a trial chamber, I'm definitely not going inside. Those are dangerous. Extremely dangerous. Even with the normal trial spawners, it's still very dangerous. Okay. Does it just end? Is this a complete dead end? Okay, it goes a little further. Oh, it opens up. I don't like that. That was a creeper. Are you gonna come this way, creeper? You are. I miss his toes. Ooh. So my dungeon data pack requires you to get a trial key to get into the dungeons. Oh, that's really cool. I would love to see some more like uses. I thought I saw that. I know I did. Ooh, that just kind of falls off to nowhere. Okay, I think we secured this area some. Now I can do this. Hi! Hello, everyone. Oh, I wanted that inside. There. Get. I wonder if they're smaller like this when you're just further down. A name tag! We can't ever use it, but a name tag! Because we don't use XP. I got some iron though, that's nice. Okay. That's an individual, that's only 2, that's 1, that's 2. 2 leather in there. Yeah, that's pretty good for now. I guess I'll, oops, not that thing, this thing. Screenshot that, so now if I need zombie spawner, I know where one is. Okay, let's go. Put a torch up here. Oh, here's a skeleton. There's like a whole upper layer up there, isn't there? Yeah. Or is there one right here? Okay. I feel like I should explore more, but I'm also scared. It's a spider. Oh, okay, so it's not up here. That's good to know. It'll be right above me, though. probably shouldn't keep going down here like I am. I don't have a good escape route if I get in trouble. What do you think about the idea of having the vaults and like other structures? So it kind of makes all the loot in Minecraft like a vault instead of chests. Okay, that's at least a temporary safe spot. Oh, there's iron there, and there's iron there, and that's tough. Ooh. Is that potentially a iron vein? That would be amazing. That is something I actually desperately need to come across. I don't know, I feel like it's too spread out. It's probably not. Oh boy. That's quite the drop. That's a pretty decent chunk of iron right here, though. Okay. I don't think every structure should have vaults, but I think some, like, end cities should be. Yeah. I think end cities would be an interesting one. But at the same time, I don't know about, like, doing the same thing, you know? 'Cause I've seen some people who have done, like, mods and stuff that basically make the end variant of it. And it's like, it's not too bad, but it doesn't quite make sense, I feel like. It should be kind of its own thing. But it would be nice to have more, like, the player loot, it would be all divided like that, though. Especially for servers. Okay, what are we at? We're 59 iron. Nice. Get a torch up there. I'm so nervous about exploring too far that I might get lost and not be able to know the way back. Okay. Safe spot, take a breather. Okay. Right back up here. See about exploring a different direction here. Nope, so we can get a little bit more iron going. I'm pretty sure when I have 3 stacks of iron, I can have everything we need specifically for the factory. Just seeing little glimpses of green always makes me think there's a creeper. Okay, well, we want to go... I don't want to go around where this lava's at, but I'm also worried about falling into it or getting clipped by it. Like spots like this where I can't really get past it without going around. Let's dig down here, maybe. Oh, goodbye. Okay, path up. Okay, that path is secured. I can now go this way and get the iron. Okay. Oof, almost full stack of raw iron. what do we have back in the... Actually, we might have enough now. Let's actually make our way back. I think with what we just got, we have enough to have at least 3 stacks. We're not too far from the tunnel, so that's actually really good. So we don't have to travel super far. Ah. Okay. Run away! We're on 50 or 43? We are on 43. It'll be exciting to get the factory done, start producing, because that actually gives us a lot of progress towards a lot of things. And we can also start investing our iron into rails as well, so we can get that finished up. Then we gotta focus on the project of getting to the swamp so we have access to slime for sticky pistons. Okay. Let's see. That in there, that's a full stack there. Okay, so we're not quite there, I don't think. Ooh, 38. Plus another stack, plus that. That's pretty close. Maybe we can try it? I might try it. I might go up to the surface and see how that manages as far as what we need. Okay. I have 1 arrow remaining. First a little bit of deep slate there. Got a music disc. Of course we get, you know, one of the lamest discs ever. Just 13. I pick that stuff up and that up. All this can be valuable. Guess we might as well take that with us. And then the gunpowder and strings always worth having. This is more or less materials for down here. Take my moss upstairs. I guess the iron horse armor, so if we have a horse. Okay, other than that, I just need the iron, which that just finished. Perfect. We'll take what we got, and we'll head up to the surface. I'll take that one in a bit. It's like 46. Okay, and yeah, sure, we'll take the coals as well. We might need the copper, so... and the redstone is good to take. Alright. Right into the surface. It's been a while. I think I've spent all of last stream down here, and quite a bit of the previous one too, so... many hours in the mines. Ooh. Someday I need to come back down here and actually decorate this path somewhat more. It needs something. I just don't know. I've not decided what this should look like, really. I guess I could do like stone brick, but that feels... I have a hard time building with stone and stone brick. Partly because it's such like old textures. And it's just like very plain gray color. I don't particularly like plain gray for structures. Okay, let's see where we're at. Are we at daytime? We are, so we should be okay. Come up here. Indeed. Okay. So many trees around. Boopy boop. Did I fix you? No. Sometimes bees are just so dumb. Okay. Let's look at... I guess we can unload... odds and ends we got here. 0 mod drops. Oh, actually we have a bunch of leather. Oh, we updated because of the new saddle recipe. Okay. Oh, we even have a gas tier. I don't remember killing a gas. Alright. Anything here we want to do anything with? I don't think so for now. Maybe this stuff can be put away. Oh, we do have mice. Okay. This is kind of our random catch-all. Lots of different things chest. Might as well smelt some of that up. There's so many random things in here, it's kind of silly. But we have some eggs there. Anything in here? We got some stone that we were looking for something. Alright, that's for the rails. What do they call it? The detector rails. Okay, we're on to our next day. 244. Okay. So as far as smelting stuff goes, we should probably come over here. Let's double check we have anything in here. Alright, I made a bunch of... I cooked a bunch of potatoes. Totally forgot about that. That's charcoal still. Do this. Throw that stuff out. That's fine. Okay. Good. I want to put one of these in here. Do they hang off of those? I think they do. Yeah, there we go. A little splash of color in there. Oh, right. I picked up a moss block and had a moss block on there already. Okay. Well, just, I guess we could try to organize this chest some. Is there anything we know we can take down? I guess these are all mob drops. So we can take those and put them away. So that this is not as clogged up by a bunch of random stuff. And the name tag in there. I have food in there. I do. Actually, anything else in here we can pull out real quick to put away? I don't think I have. I guess this stuff is down there in the mob drop, because that is a mob drop. Technically. And so are eggs. And the banners. We can pull this out here. Gotta clean up our inventory some. Actually have over a stack of leather. Wow. Okay. My brain's like going very fried right now. Trying to figure out what I'm gonna do next here. Oh, I have a stack of iron here. Okay, I actually have plenty of iron. I just didn't realize it. That is fantastic. Okay. So, we're gonna go over here and check out what we need to do. Because the reason we did all that was to acquire enough iron to finish up what's needed for this over here. We have gotten a little bit of string, which is also very promising to be able to get some more dispensers made. Okay. And I don't think we have any iron here. We do have wood though. Okay. So that might actually be a good idea to make this the honey block or honey bottles, and this one be the honeycomb. But do I want that much? No. Okay. We're gonna make this all honeycomb. That was the intention. That's what we're gonna stick to. Okay. So let's start by getting chests made. That should be fine to do 8 hoppers, not too big a deal. Get all of that filled in. Okay. And then we're gonna need, for this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we need 9 more hoppers. it. Okay, that's done. We actually need a lot more dispensers. That's gonna be rough because I don't think we have enough string to do much of that. But in the meantime, oh, so I need it to come out here, right? So it's gonna go here. It's gonna come across here. Then it needs to cut back into this part. Hold on. Why do I have this like that? So it goes up here, goes around here, drops down here, and then it goes back here. Okay, so this is the part that I actually need it to turn. So it should go like that, yeah. So it'll come here and then loop back around. Okay. Let's go grab some rails that we have. We have a little bit in our tent, and we can double check our mob jumps for string. Just see how many of those we got. Oh, a pillager. Hi. You're piercing. Rude. Where are your buddies? Are you all by yourself? Guess his buddy's already moved on. Right, we're gonna check here first, because there's some string here, which that gives us 3. We have some cobblestone up here, so we can make dispensers. Come up here, let's just double check there aren't any pillagers around. Okay. We have a little bit of rails in here, and some powered rails. Okay, so we can get 3 dispensers made. Only 3. That's kind of sad, actually. I guess I could break the cobwebs down, but I feel bad breaking the cobwebs down into string. You have any wood up here? Have some here. This one? Yeah, okay. Actually, hold on. We have sticks before we get carried away. We do not. We have chests. I could have used those chests for the hoppers. And I don't know why I have a full stack of crafting tables in there. I don't remember doing that, but it's fine. Okay, and we can make 3 bows. Dispenser. But do that, then we can do this. And we just single click. And then we don't have to worry about crafting too many of the wrong thing. I guess we can make a couple more rails while we're here. Might need that many, I'm not sure. Probably gonna need some power rails as well. So, is that all the gold we have? See? I guess I should have lined up the gold I saw when I was down there, huh? Okay. Alright, it's all gold for the power rails as well. So we'll let that smelt up a bit so we can get that going. We'll go back over here and kind of determine what we need. And we definitely don't want any power going into any of the hoppers here. So we gotta make sure we avoid that. Now, one thing I might be able to do though, depending on where this redstone torch is here, because it's right here. I could move it there, and that shouldn't stop the hopper, right? Let's try that. I grab this, move this. Put that there. Okay. Potato box! Hey, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. What have you been up to today? Just like do that. Perfect. I need more gold. Okay, that's determined. We don't need this here. So we could do that. No, this is going to go that way. Just getting settled in after dealing with the doctors all day. Oh wow, phew, it's hot outside. Man, I bet it is. I hope everything is going well at the doctors. Nothing too major, I hope. I'm doing pretty good. Just been in the mines for quite some time. Trying to get enough iron so I could finish up this Honeycomb Factory. As part of the lore of the world for this one is that Honeycomb is going to power everything. So I got to get to that point. And this is the first step in, I guess, building my Honeycomb industrial empire. Power of Honeycomb? Yes! So what I'm planning to do is using the auto crafters. So you input Honeycomb, and then when it crafts the Honeycomb block, that's the byproduct. And then it will trigger stuff to like trigger my machines and stuff. So like for this, for example, like I'll put in Honeycomb, and then I have to use that to power the machine so it can go back and forth. Fun things like that, and like I could even say this Honeycomb here, you know, provides the power to the lantern, stuff like that. Lots of fun lore with this world so far. Okay, right. Gold is smelting. Let's go up there. We do want to sleep though, so we can keep the nasties away. We're on to day 245. That's super exciting. Not far off the 250 mark. Okay. We got gold. We got power rails. Everything is fantastic. Okay. We might potentially have a full loop complete so we can actually start farming some of it in the new factory. What am I going to do with that? I'm definitely going to have to work on some designs because this factory is looking pretty ugly right now. Okay. So if we could do that, I think, and get away with that, and then put these in here and here, and have this be for the rest of it. I don't think I need to have so much power there, so that's great for those. And that's all powered, so then I collect. Okay, cool. So that's what our loop is going to be. We do have a couple more dispensers, which we can put in here. Like this. And then we need all of these here, so I guess we do need to craft more of those. We need one more to finish this side. And then we can have our minecart in there going. I might have to consider... Oh, I just realized something. Did I put this in a chunk? I did not. I might do... Oh, I guess I could do Ender Pearl stasis chambers. I have a couple of those, so I could chunk load these two areas. In fact... Is it inside a chunk at least? It is inside 2 chunks, so I could just chunk load these 2 and then I don't have to worry about the minecart getting all messed up. I have to do that. Put all this stuff in here for now. We still need to acquire the string to make more dispensers. We need 10 more dispensers, so we need 10 more bows. Which would be 30 string. Ah, too bad one of the spawners we found wasn't spiders, because then we could easily do that. The alternative is to try to go hunting for spiders, and I don't like that idea. It's extremely dangerous. That's how I've lost 2 worlds. Hello, bees. Come to inspect the how it goes so far. I guess we can start pulling them out of here. Click, 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 click. In fact, I might potentially salvage this setup and make it a little different once we have the means to do so. And I could actually salvage all of the dispensers over here. Ooh, that might be worth doing to get the factory going. Instead of using this one. How many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 14, which would be enough. Okay, I think what I'm going to do... I'm definitely going to take this down, because this is technically... I think this is technically an illegal build at the moment. So we'll just remove all this for now. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay. And then I'm gonna have to figure out what to do about these hives though, because I don't think I can break those without making the bees angry. So I might just leave them there. Might have to do something else with them. I kind of like the idea of having the bees live in it still, even if they are not doing anything. Ooh, there's lots of shears in there. Actually good, I can transfer it over. Yeah, I like this idea. For the sake of the factory, we tear down the old, rebuild the new. Okay. Oh, and got a pair of shears here. I'll just go in here real quick and store all the honeycomb we got. There we go. Got plenty in stockpile there. We'll go back over here. We're gonna grab these. Maybe. Let's see if we can get. Yeah, there we go. We'll take our dispensers and we'll get this factory finished. And I want to get it. I want to get it producing. Okay. Finish it on that side, and then we go over here. And I guess I can start like here. And it's pretty easy to do there, but I feel like this one. That one's in an awkward spot right now. Nope. Gonna have to tear some stuff down temporarily. Let's not use the pickaxe on the wood, that's silly. Okay, there we go. Up, up, up. Go. Okay, and then yes. Now I just need to go get the 9 on that side and 1, 2, 3, 4 more. So I need 13. I need 13 more of the activator roots. So that's why I had stone smelting. So I can make those. We're gonna need a lot of sand though if I want to make my little gardens. I really hope I can get some silk touch from villagers because I want to move all this stuff without the bees getting angry. Because I'm pretty sure if I break those, they'll come after me. Which I guess I could break them and go hide. Or just run for my life. Though I think it'll make every single bee angry. So I think it's a really risky thing to do. Alright, I can take these. Utilize them. I forgot to put the shears inside the dispensers over there. That would have been smart. We needed 13 of those. What's those at 9? So we gotta craft at least another set. Of course, I accept a quest for vault meat and didn't find a single living chest in the whole vault. Oof, that's rough. Okay, that's enough of these. Let's put some other stuff away. I have to go with that, I guess, temporarily. I think this is technically illegal. I'm gonna call it illegal for now. Unless I found a slime somewhere down in the caves, which I don't feel like I did, but maybe I did when I was doing stuff, but for now we'll put it in the chest. We're gonna put that there. I don't recall this other stuff being illegal, being acquired either, but I don't know. I cannot remember. Alright, I'll go up here, grab the stone. We'll make the last few of those that we need. Oh, it's these. We need a couple of these. Let's grab like, I don't know, 8 of them, because we can. We'll probably end up using a bunch of them later. Okay, we'll put that away in there for now. We'll take all the shears with us. We're good, and we can take this last one over here. This now honeycomb production is no longer operational. Go down here. Ooh. Okay. Now we want to. I think it's this and this. Oh, I know this one. Aha. Okay, that should give us enough. Put that stuff away. Don't need the power rail. Okay, this should be everything then, I'm pretty sure. These last few in here. Finish just that off. We're gonna need these going across here. Alright, I think it'll also. It'll still trigger this one if I remember correctly. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna do it on that side, and I think. Oh, wait. I don't need this here. I need a regular rail. I'll grab one of those. Okay. So that should do it. Let's put at least one shear in every single one of these. I just realized I can't access that one from here. How am I gonna access this? I guess I can put an access panel on the outside there for some reason. It's silly. Oh, this one I don't have a thing. Maybe that's what we'll do. I don't have an axe. Why do I not have an axe? I'm playing Minecraft with no axe. It's silly. Okay, so we should be on. Is that day 246 now? Indeed. Okay. There are shears in there. Those shears are nearly gone. I guess we can actually combine these two. That'll give us just a slight bit more durability. Okay, make sure these all have one. Yeah. I need more shears now. That's a good thing I've got more iron too, because I can get all the shears going. I guess what I could also do, I could put, oh, I could do that. No, wait, nope, I need it open. I can't do that. Not from this side anyways. I was saying I could put comparators off of those, but not on the outside. I can do them on the inside. So I could have comparators coming off of them here, but I can't see that one though if I do that. I guess I could chop the back section off the factory, then I can utilize it, but then this is also in the way of this, so that doesn't really work. So I was wanting to like put light bulbs or put redstone lamps in front of all these, like have an indicator of when they run out of shears, but it's fine. Okay, so now I want to do this. We're gonna go 1, 2. Grab a bunch of iron. Make 2 of those. 2 of those. And then 2 of these. Okay. So now we have it doing loop. Oh, gotta ban another thing. Ban. Get out. Oh, I forgot to fix that one. Oh, leave him alone. Don't talk to him, Pandu. Go, Minecart, go! Oh. It can't go anywhere when there's nowhere for it to go. I'm a fool, and I also need hoppers under here. Oh, I don't actually need hoppers there. I don't know why I did that. There was no reason for me to make all those hoppers there. Okay. Well, it's fine. We are, however, going to make an axe, because I really need to make an axe. So I've got hoppers here for no reason. I guess I have them for, like, stockpiling it. Oh no, I do need them. Because I need to collect it before it starts running away. Okay. I do need to do... this, and then I think I did one more over here. Yeah, ready to go. There, and then I go get 2 power rails. Those. There and there, and then we connect everything. Okay. We got it. I wanna try to get them synchronized a little bit. It's fine. There we go. That's how our factory is going to harvest our honeycomb for us. Clickety clickety clickety. Okay. I need a bunch of these. Was it 9 of them again? I guess I could go grab the ones out of the chest, but I'm too lazy to go over there. Okay. Put these all in. And bam! Oh. Oh, did I get him? I got him lined up. That's fantastic. Okay. Now I just need bees to be producing me honey. Bees? Can you come over here? Can I start collecting bees and get them to come over to these hives? I want you to live over here now. Can you do that for me? Guess I can gather a bunch and then breed a bunch of them. Let's see if we can do that. I'm gonna run over here and try to relocate all the bees. See how that goes. Okay, guys, come with me. Yes, my little bee friends. You're gonna become my factory workers. Come along, come along. So I should grab some more flowers on the way. So then I can breed a bunch of you while you're over here. Okay. Okay, bees. Breeding time. Oh, that's all of them. No, I don't know what they're gonna do. I'm pretty sure if I whack any of these beehives or bee nests, it'll be a very problematic thing, but that's fine. Let's try to get some more. Okay, let's gather you guys. Got a couple more over here we can try to relocate. Come along, bees, come along. Yes, this way. A new home awaits. Hey, you. Come with me. Okay, yep, you guys. I want you all to come over here. Mm-hmm. Come along. Yep. I know your home is not pretty yet, but, this is where I want you all to work now. Breed a bunch of you. Finding something, I guess. I'm bad at this. Okay, there we go. Start producing me lots of honey. I didn't make a way to get on top. Probably should have thought about that. We'll have to do something about that. So I think I want to also clear all of this. I don't want to have this here. Well, I guess if I need to, I can always harvest things from this side. Okay. Maybe we'll make like a catwalk on the outside here so we can access those to give them... Uh-oh. I didn't think about that. No, bees are ruining everything. Oh, what are you doing in the factory already? You're just gonna stay there forever, aren't you? Bees. Bees, bees, bees. So troublesome. You, get out of there! Okay, I need to... Oh, okay, suddenly you came alive. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Alright, let's try to secure this a little more. Like I can do this for now. And I can try to keep bees from coming up here. If we do this, build that up a little bit. And then we'll build this section up some. I got a lot of work to do on this factory. It's an absolute mess. An absolute mess. Okay. Start by putting away all the excess stuff at the moment. I probably want to get a bunch more spruce so I can just start burning this out so that the bees can't get in it at the very least. That would be a good idea. And I probably need to set up my underpearl stasis chambers as well. I don't know... I don't think I have any kelp, so I have to do something about that. But... Jeez, you always get stuck in the weirdest places. Okay. It'd probably be good to get them out of there. Now, what was I after? I'm trying to remember what I was after. Why'd I come... Oh, spruce. Do I have any? Not really. I guess I can start chopping some. That would be good to start doing. In fact, actually, maybe I can steal some from here. I might have some over here. If I do, I'm gonna just take this one. Nope, not enough. Okay. Guess we're tree chopping now. I'm gonna use the spruce log, or like spruce planks to just kind of get the shape figured out. And then I'll come back later and with like a block palette and actually decorate the thing and make it look the way I want. Put that back so I can get to the top. It's getting dark out there. It is getting dark out there. We're almost on 247. Ooh. This is fantastic news. Okay, I don't like that it's getting really dark up there. How far is the top of the tree? Oh, it's still way up there. I'm going to sleep in the tree. There we go. 3 more days. We'll hit that milestone. Cool. Alright. Top of the tree, are you here? I hope you are here, because I don't wish to go any further. Ah, perfect. Okay. Give me the logs. Thank you. Oh, they're all over the place. Okay. I feel like the Minecraft music is just not... It's not loud enough. It's not consistent enough, even though it's supposed to be constant. There's a lot of like pauses and silence in the middle of it. Okay, well this should give us the materials to at least get started. Work on getting the shapes made. We have our potato field over here. I kind of forgot I did this. Well, I guess that means... I guess this place is producing potatoes. That's its one food thing. Okay. Minecarts are still moving. That's promising. Let's run on through here. In fact, what I think I'll do is do this real quick, so that I don't have to worry about bumping into the minecarts. And then maybe I'll put like another one right here or something. That way, or at least we don't have to worry about hitting them. It's not very visual, but maybe we can do some like glass or something later. Okay. So now I can at least go through here and not have to worry about it. Sure, we'll just all planks for that. gotta figure out how to get up. I do this, and I can jump here. But then right here. We're already thinking to make more shears. Okay, so that makes that a nice ring around there, so we should have those bees in our factory now. Go ahead and fill that in. I guess we'll go back there and fill that in a minute. I can also do this, I guess, temporarily. I'll figure out the design later, but I think that'll be good. Do I actually have any honeycomb in here? Well, we have 2 honeycomb. Our first bit of honeycomb for the factory. I guess it'll fill up from the back forward as the bees start to kick it into overdrive. And then we'll have... Right, I want to have a base staircase. And do like a layer here. So I can have access to that. That could be good. Fill that in. Do the same thing over here. Okay. Definitely gonna have to do something about designs and such. Maybe they won't have that totally be the entrance. Maybe we'll push the entrance out a bit more, so this is also considered like an interior space, but then you go out like a door right here to access here. Okay, let's get some more shears. Don't have a whole lot of iron left. That's fine, I guess. Hopefully that gives us enough shears for all of them. I don't think I will. Not gonna have one. Yep, we're gonna be one short. Okay. Nice. 3, 3, 3. One there. One there. One there. Cool. Okay. Now let's start clearing some of this stuff around here so we don't have stuff blocking up the factory. I'd actually be able to see what the factory looks like. That would be nice. And we're going to consider a pathway over here as well. We do have our Honeycomb Express to start working on over there at some point too. Now that we have the iron for the factory, we can focus on actually getting iron for rails, which is really nice to actually be at that point. It's taken a while to get there. Okay, just a random spruce tree here. I don't remember planting a spruce tree here, but apparently I did. Okay. It is nice when it's not summertime because right now I am kind of cooking in here between that light and this light and my computer. I got a fan going, but it doesn't do a whole lot. It just pushes the air around, really. It doesn't cool it down much. Factory. The factory. What do I want to actually do as far as design-wise goes? Think about that. We'll have a staircase on each side here. So now I can at least access those when I need to get more shears in there. I guess, yeah, what we'll end up doing is I'll have probably a door here. So I guess we can put that door in just so we have it as like a, basically a reminder that that's what we're going to do. We have time for that. So let's put it down there. Put one over here. Because my plan for this is to make this section like on both sides like basically a greenhouse, so that we can have like visually see the bees and have maybe like a tree and stuff and do like a whole garden design and stuff in here for the bees. I think that'd be really cool. All the dirt we've been gathering will come in handy to be able to make that area look nicer. Okay. Now this area is not going to need too much. Okay, well. Trying to think of what I want to start working on next. Do I want to focus on having the factory, the actual factory design going, and then put the greenhouses on the side? Kind of feel like I should do the greenhouses first, though, but it's going to require a lot of sand, and I don't think I have any access point to sand at the moment. I'll have to check on that if I've done any sort of path there to where there is some sand. I know I haven't found a desert yet, so we're not going to be able to have access to sand in the desert. This could be problematic. Let's see. Oh, I actually have some sweet berries. Didn't realize I already had those. I've had this world long enough now that I sometimes forget what I haven't done now. Okay, so... Right. If I want sand, I'm going to need lots of shovels. And this is what I got for shovels. A nearly broken iron shovel. Oh hey, pair of shears. I'll put at least one of those over there. And I gotta remember if I've got access to, what's it called? Soul sand. If I've got access to soul sand, then I can start doing stuff. I can do my ender pearl stasis chambers to keep this area constantly loaded, so that they're always producing, until they're out of shears, that is. Which one has the lowest variability? This one kind of seems to, so I'll drop that in there. Okay. Let's double check what we've got as far as nether related materials. So we have at least 2 ender pearls, so we can definitely get those 2 chunks loaded. We don't have to worry about our minecarts getting all messed up, or our factory not producing when we're away, because we actually have 3. Okay. Right, over here. We do have one. Oh, good. So we could make some bubble columns. That's promising. Now, I gotta double check how many blocks I need for a water bubble column. I think it's 8 blocks or 9 blocks, but let's see. Ender pearl, the stasis chamber. How deep does it need to be? It says 8 blocks. Okay, so this needs to be at least 8 blocks, and we don't want anything for it to bump into. Okay, so that means we're gonna need lots of water too. Do I have a second bucket? Let's go ahead and sleep. Gets us to 248. I also need to get more bees over there. I think I have another bucket. I do. Okay, cool. That means we can get infinite water source over there where we need it. So let's go ahead and move one over there. I guess while we're at it, we can grab that flower. Here, bees. I wish to relocate you. Come with me. Okay. Let's get you over here. We can do much more breeding. In fact, if I bring you like over here, I think you're more likely to go to the other side, right? After I've done all the breeding. There we go. Let you guys kind of wander over there, and hopefully some of you will wander over this way. But I guess I can lure a couple over with flowers if I wanted to, but I think what I'll do is come back over here. getting super distracted because I want to move all my bees. We'll go over here. We'll try to lure a bunch of these guys away as well. And I think I'm going to leave those exactly how they are, so they kind of look all gold and shiny. Where's all your friends? Are they all hiding in their nests? You tell them to come out. Say, hey, come on out. That's going to have squishy sounds the whole time. I think they're all hiding. Oh, there we go. Yep, nice. A couple more of you. Come here, you. Okay. Time to relocate. Come along, bees. Okay. This way, this way. Welcome to your new home. Still very much under construction, but hey, it's an apartment complex. You have many friends. It's bigger than the place you were at. Okay. Now, I do want to check the chunks. So I need this chunk loaded. And I want that chunk loaded. So that right there is an example, I think, of... Oh, I didn't realize that's puppy. Okay. Okay. So I think what I'll do... sure, we'll start here. Put a water source here. For infinite water. So we can have that for what we need. Get 2 buckets. And then... I guess we could... Let's see. I didn't make a shovel. I'm a fool. I have an iron. I got 1 iron. Okay. There we go. So we'll go ahead and just start digging this out. Basically what I'm going to do is, here I'll do 8 blocks, and there I'll do 8 blocks. Let's see. I guess I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I can put this down there, maybe? Can I reach? Yes, I guess I have 1. Oh, I didn't, I probably should have counted that first, right? How many blocks do I have to go up with? Is that a barrel? That's a barrel. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I still need to go down 1 more. So I guess we can do that like this. So we know we don't need that one there. And we'll go down 1 extra block just to be careful, just to be safe. So we'll do that, and then do the 2 blocks. We're going to end up blocking this out, so that's going to be fine, but we'll push it temporarily. So that's 3, that's 4. 6. So 5 and 6. Think about how I'm going to put the barrel in there, but I guess I'll go up and I'll remove the barrel, right? Hold on. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's actually not enough either. Okay, let's go down here. Ah! Hey Exa, what's up, man? Why you calling me a doodad? You crazy? Ah! I can't get it. Okay, here we go. Let's go down 2 more, I guess. Because you're crazy? You are indeed crazy. Oh, I screwed up. I'm drowning. I finally got enough iron for my Honeycomb Factory. And now I'm trying to get Ender Pearl stasis chambers set up so that I can have these two chunks always loaded no matter where I'm at. And I do also need to enclose it so the bees can't get in and interrupt the minecarts, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. Come on, get in the water. Is it that one? Okay. The full column, right? Yes. And then that's one, I cannot count, and it's roll me around with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I'll have 2 blocks extra. So that should be 8 right there. Okay. I didn't know anything could work if you were too far away from chunks. So they updated the ender pearls, so ender pearls will actually load chunks. So you can make an ender pearl stasis chamber, which is what I'm constructing right now. And if I were to basically block this back up, and then I go back up to the top. I need to find which barrel that is. Oh, hi bee. Get out of my factory. Get! You work here, but not in this part. I guess I'll start with the last one. Okay. So now what we do is we take the pearl, we line up in the center, we throw it down there. Because it's in the water column, it'll just continue to bob like that forever. And it will keep the chunk loaded for us. Okay, so now I do this back in, we'll cover it back up. And now that chunk will always be loaded. And then we'll do the same thing over here, but 2 blocks over. This one here, yes. Torch there. Take that out, and I guess we can just break that here and it will drop down so we know where it is later. And then we'll dig our way down. So we want from here, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then number 9 is where this goes. What does this stream in? About another 40 minutes. Jump up here. We can get the water buckets we need. Okay. I'm gonna start filling this in. That's 9. 2. I'll be right back then. Alright, sounds good. 3 and 4. 5, 6. No, I misclicked. So I'll swap to this real quick. Sleep. But let me sleep. Let me get to 249. Alright, put the water in and then sleep. And I'm going to get one more in there. Can I sleep now? Thank you. We are on 249, and I will double check just to make sure we are indeed did sleep. Alright, I can actually put that water in from up here now. So I can go right there. Okay, and we need to go back down there and just fill it in so we don't have... Oh, not that. Right. Oh, right there. Okay, and that. There we go. And then we put in the pearl. So we have our other stasis chamber done. And then we... Oh no! The ender pearl hit me! No, meow. No. Come on. Break the barrel. Come on. Ah, let me out. I'm glad we have one more extra pearl. I was not expecting that one to just randomly hit me. Weird, I didn't know the pearl could reach up high and touch you. Okay. We have a whole bunch of bees living over here. I have to do something about that. Alright, this is our last pearl for now, though. It is funny, I'm wasting, you know, valuable ender pearls that would technically be used for, Eyes of Ender, you know? Something I should get to the end, but that's fine. Okay, so we're gonna go like this. We're gonna toss it in, move back so we don't risk hitting it. Okay, and then we put this in. We should be all set. Okay. Bee, get out of my factory! You're ruining everything! Ah. How could you? I really should have, boxed it up before I did anything. Okay. No, they're getting the factory! I'm building this totally the wrong way. Okay, I need planks. I need lots of planks immediately. I need to just box it up and put a door on it so they can't get inside. And then deal with the decorations of the interior later. Kind of prematurely move them in there, but it's fine. Just in case we need it. Oh, we're gonna use some doors. Okay. Okay. Lock that back off. And we'll get back in here real quick and we push the minecart at all. Get in there. There you go. Oh wait. No, my hopper. Put that in there. There it is. Okay. We can do this. Go back over here. We're gonna do. We did this, I believe. Yes. Okay. So let's go ahead and no. Falling into my factory. Welcome back. Okay. So we're going to temporarily, I guess, put a door on this real quick. Door there. We'll keep the bees out for now. We'll go over here. Put it on top. And we're going to go block it up. And we should be able to just put basically a ceiling on top of this, and then at the very least we can keep the bees from interrupting the minecarts. Question, since you collabed with Tenra, have you thought about collaborating with Skunky? I would, but he typically just does pirates on Twitch. I haven't really seen him do anything else. If he wanted to like stream on YouTube and do some Minecraft, I'd be totally cool with that. But we haven't talked about doing anything. He betrayed Minecraft. He still does Igniter SMPs. In fact, he's been doing a pretty cool Diablo-inspired game. An ARPG in Minecraft, which is pretty cool. It's exciting. Or maybe invite others like Dream or Minga. Yeah. Definitely would love to stream with those guys, but I unfortunately don't think they would be available to do so. I'll be up. Okay, why are you guys flying in the backside? You're not supposed to fly into the backside. Dream is... Oh, okay. Ah! You're silly. silly, silly exit. Don't do it! Stop flying into the back of the nest. You're not supposed to fly into the back, you're supposed to fly into the front. That's what the front is for. Crazy bees. Okay. There we go. That's done. I have no... Oh yeah, I have water over here. Can I jump into the water? Let's find out. Ah! I missed. Okay, well, we just do this temporarily for now. And I should be able to open this up. There's a reason... Wait, there's a reason problems with tech is called bugs. What is the reason? Does it ruin everything? Okay, so I've got the torches in here. That's basically what happens. The bee? Yeah, the bee. Ruining everything. Okay. Yeah, we can get rid of this extra stuff now. Torch back on there. Okay. So for now, this is what the factory looks like. It's now secure, so the bees don't ruin everything. It's quite dark, though. I don't particularly like how dark it is, and I don't want to have these here later. I might do some glass or something, but I'm definitely not going to have spruce in there. I do, however, want to do this. Okay, cool. The factory is functional, for the most part. There was some computer or something that wasn't working properly, and no one could figure it out. Turns out bugs figured that out. Oh, really? What if that's actually where the actual origin of bugs comes from? Okay, so now that we've established that, I just tried to explain matrix multiplication to my mom when I don't even understand it myself. Yeah, I think it's a little hard to explain something if you don't understand it. We'll grab this water. We'll grab the dirt out of here and get rid of it. We don't need the water here anymore. It's dangerous for the bees. Okay, so there's our factory. It's the box. It doesn't look good, but I'll fix it. I promise. Eventually it'll look good. Now we want to decide... Do I want to... I think I want to try to get some glass. And I believe I know where some is, but I also don't have very much capacity for digging things. I once tried to explain how to make a neural network to my mom. She let me finish, only to say, "You lost me a long time ago." That's pretty funny. Sweet of her just to listen. I think matrix multiplication was the first time I was just like, don't know what's going on in math yet. To be honest, I don't actually know. I'm familiar with the word matrix, but I don't recall how it fits in mathematics. Okay. Right, before I run off and completely forget, I do not want to leave my bed. My bed is a lifesaver. It is keeping me alive. It's kept me here to 250 days, almost. So now, we're going to investigate, I believe, there is a river I have access to via this path here. Or at least very close to one. So we can go and grab a bunch of sand from down there so we can get some glass. The only thing we have to consider, though, I don't have soak touch. So if I mess up the glass placement, it's gone. And I think we want to go down this way. It's getting dark, though. I don't like that. Okay. We're about to hit 250. In fact, you know what? For the 250 day, we're going to go back to the tent. We should definitely sleep in the tent. Here we go, day 250. As the sun sets. Let me get a screenshot of that. That's a great one. The sunset before day 250. Woot! 250,000. Here it comes. And I am 250. Sweet. Should we try to build something? I'm not sure. Like, I want to build something, but at the same time, I'm not prepared to build something. I could try to put a 250 somewhere. I could put a 250 on top of that, but I mean, we'll think of something. Actually, what I should do before I get too carried away, do I have a sign hiding in one of these? Let's grab that. A blue birch sign, that's fine. Give me that. And we're gonna put that, I guess we'll put it over here temporarily. So we're gonna say, reached 250 days. And we'll put the date in and the time. It's gonna be 6/20/25, and that was at 7. Is that the right thing? Yes, 35 p.m. We'll go MST. There we go. Now we have at least a keepsake for that memento, or for that mile marker. So for in the future, if we want to build something, we have that time. That's fine. I'll take what I got. So now my goal is going to be to convert all these stones into piles of sand. Hopefully there's actually quite a bit of sand in this river I'm going to. I believe that's where I got the glass previously. It's actually quite exciting that we've made this amount of progress. We're getting to some pretty major points in this world. That's pretty exciting. I can feel the villager thing being reached. It's almost there. We're almost close to being able to access the villagers. Okay, so now if I remember correctly, when I get all the way down here, I'm pretty sure I have a river just over this edge here, right? I do. So now we're going to cannibalize all the sand in the river. It's gonna make this place look terrible, but we can always come back later and fix it. That's a dangerous place to be mining sand. Just have to keep that in mind if there's a cave there. I hear a zombie? Potentially? I do. Oh, I just realized too, this is a river. Rivers are extremely dangerous if there is a trident drowned in them. Shield. I need my shield on. So when do I unlock villagers? I will unlock villagers once I have built a path to reach them. But me being silly, but also wanting to mechanize things, I need to make flying machines for part of the bridge that will go across the canyon to reach them. So I also have to get slime. So I also need to reach a swamp. Hi, creeper. Eh. And your zombie friend decided to join us too, did he? And that's why you keep a shield on you. Will save your life. Just gotta keep an eye out for any more people sneaking up on me. Hi, zombie. You wish to join me too, huh? Come here. Come take a swim. Permanent swim. Okay. Oof. How much sand do we need? Probably need a decent amount, honestly. If I'm gonna make it the greenhouse thing, I'm gonna need a bunch of sand. Oh no, I ruined it. Okay, fixed it. Yeah, I can show you where the village is when I head back up to the tent. We can go to the end of the rail and I can show you where it's at and what my plans are for that. And that means once I get access to villagers, I can also make an iron farm. So I don't have to worry about mining for iron ever again. it's kind of intense to have these personal rules. If you just play it normally, it's like I would have had like all sorts of farms already built by now, no problem. But this makes this a whole different experience having like, personal rules. I do that a little bit with my survival series as well, where like I specifically sleep in structures, like I have to have a structure built of some kind with a bed in it. I lock blast furnaces and smokers behind dungeons. Oh, nice. So you can't have like the more advanced tech until you've accessed a dungeon. But they're way better than even though. Oh, okay, you have your custom ones. Because that sounded kind of cool. Have you modified them in a specific way? Like making them output more or something like that? Or like cook like even faster? You can smelt ores and they can give you a full block. Oh yeah! Like I really want to know why they didn't do that for the blast furnace. Like it totally makes sense that you'd be able to just put a, you know, like a full block of raw iron and can smelt it into a full block. Like that totally makes sense. It just feels like a really weird thing to just not do. Because yeah, it smelts faster, but not much faster. If you could smelt the whole block at half the speed of a normal one, like that gets crazy. So you could basically get 18 ores smelted at the same time as one. Well, with mine, you can take like iron ore and smelt it into an iron. Oh, the iron ore. Oh, not the raw. So if you silk touch it, you can get a full block. That's kind of cool too. That makes like a branching line of how you can buy shovel. Branching line of how you can go about processing stuff. Okay. I feel like I'm being far too casual about being in this river when there could be a drown with a trident at any point. And if I don't realize it's coming, I'm toast, like so fast. Although I just remembered iron is boosted by default because in my biome pack I made it drop multiples like copper. Oh, that's kind of cool too. That'd be cool if they made a, I guess they do have fortune, but like, made another enchantment that's specific to something like that, like where it makes that possible? I thought I saw a drowned over there. Guess I'm just delusional and paranoid. So the only ore is really useful for is gold. You might need to tweak it. Yeah, it makes sense to have it all do the same thing. Have you tweaked ancient debris at all? I know there's a lot of a lot of mods that people make it so you can like get multiples and stuff and fortune them, which is always a good thing. Okay, I think I'm gonna go for at least 4 stacks of sand before I head back up. Should give me plenty of glass to get started with, and some to I guess, you know, in case I mess up and have to break a bunch. I feel like I need to find a reference image though for might do something with it. And now you don't know if you would. Yeah, I think I definitely would. I definitely like when a mod does that where you can get more, or if you'd like to do a certain process. Like, for example, putting the ancient debris in a blast furnace, giving you 2. That feels like that makes sense. Because you like to refine it better or something. Because it's like better heat or higher heat. Gets rid of all the impurities. Like better or something like that. So you have more of a better ore. Bubbles. The bubbles. Yeah, there we go. Air bubbles section. Also, everything is smeltable in either blast furnace or smoker. Nothing weird like stone not letting you blast it. Okay, yeah, it's like all the things that would make sense. Yeah, that's pretty cool too. That is definitely kind of an oddity of Minecraft that then again also feels weird. Like, why can't I smelt this in the faster one? Why am I restricted? getting scary out yet. Nope, it's not scary out yet. Okay, we're almost on our 4th stack. Cactus, sponges, charcoal, sea pickles. You can do that in the smoker. Okay, so you can put like logs in the smoker. So it does like all the plant material stuff in the other plants that aren't currently being available to do so with. Alright, it's time to sleep. I think it's time to sleep. Oh, I got rid of my bubble. I got rid of my air bubble. Okay. A glass, brick, clay, stone. You can do in the blast furnace. Okay, nice. I actually had an idea for a data pack. I've been fiddling with it a little bit. I'd love to make it so the goat horns will control pets. So basically, if you have a goat horn in your hand, you right-click the pet, and it would... Oh, hi Exad, have a wonderful night. Thanks for dropping in, man. I'd love to have it where, so you have a goat horn, you right-click the pet, and it will disable its AI. So, like, for, you know, the happy gas won't move, the horse won't move, donkeys, all that. Your pets, like your dogs and cats, and your parrots, they'll stop moving, they won't teleport to you. I think that's pretty nice. But then you could also have a thing where if you right-click the horn, it will also illuminate the your pets, kind of like the bell does for the pillagers. So if you lose your pet, you can use the horn to locate them as well. I think that'd be a super helpful data pack to have for sure. And it gives horns another use. Like it would make sense too, because like you use like a whistle, you know, to control a dog or a horse sometimes and give them commands and things. So why not have that be the thing that works in Minecraft? So it kind of has a little bit of logic to it. Right. I coded flight into survival. Okay. It's an unlockable ability, but it was kind of made obsolete by the happy gas. Yeah, the happy gas is like, it's a cool mob. I think it's going to be utilized for tall buildings. And like, that's about it. I don't think it's going to be used for travel, just because it's so slow. Like, maybe an early game, you might take one into the end, just so you can reach the end island without any trouble. Would have to, like, use the end gates and stuff, and not have to bridge everywhere. But then once you have an elytra, you're never going to use the happy gas for travel. Mob transporters, oh, that is true, I do forget about that. And I guess if you do want to travel with a large group of people, then it would be pretty good, yeah. But that was definitely a smart move to make it for mob transport. Though I would love to see, like, you know, someone do like a sky train and just have a whole bunch of people and a bunch of boats just all connected, and just flying through the air with like 100 people all attached. It'd be silly. It does make me wonder if they're going to do something like a Sky Island dimension or something, or like something like the Aether, but you like fly the gas up to a higher elevation. Because they could also do something with that too, where like, so you can technically fly like infinitely up, right? So they could make it so you could fly there, but it takes like a really, really long time to fly all the way up to it with an elytra. But then they could also make it, if you fly up with a happy gas, it kind of like is magical in a sense, so that it speeds it up so that you can get transported there because you're riding the happy gas. I honestly would love to see what Mojang would do for like an Aether type dimension. Because the Aether is also another mod that, from the past, that like was one of my favorites. One of the abilities I made was pet chests that follow you around. Okay, nice. Or not abilities, but like knowledges. Okay. It's like skills that you can learn or something, or ancient tomes that unlock things. Okay. We got enough sand for now to get ourselves started. Nice, that's really cool. I'd love to do like some really cool like RPGs, like systems and stuff. But like I already have so many like projects in mind. I got too many things going on. Okay. I've decided to focus more on my streams, so I have 3 things I stream and that's it now. That's what I'm focusing on for. Okay, that's not quite 100% true. I will occasionally do my a role for my subscribers here and there to update that, but you have to collect dungeon dust? Okay, dungeon dust, okay. And when you have, like, when you get enough, you can eat them to learn the knowledge. Oh, that's kind of interesting. That's a unique way to go about it. So you have to consume the knowledge to understand how to do it. Oh yeah, my trial runners. I was really gonna dive into that a lot to try to make like custom abilities and custom items and custom gear. That was kind of the goal of that, is to make it like a roguelike kind of platformer. If you guys have heard of Windblown, Windblown is what inspired that. Though I do believe that project's going to be sidelined for quite a while. Probably won't do much with that. Let's see, do I have an item thing somewhere? Those signs away. Let's keep the sand going. Or maybe I'll just have dungeon dust be part of the recipe, but I kind of want it to be cheaper once you unlock it once. Okay. I think the consuming the idea is pretty interesting. I have iron! I'm glad I had some more in there that I smelted. I think I'll put these here. Got a bit of dirt. That away. Some gold in there for now. This chest is an absolute mess, but it's okay. I can take this. Oh, it's leather for the iron frames. Go down there. Pet chests are so good because you can put shulker boxes in them. Oh, yeah. That's awesome. I would love to, in this world specific at some point, and even my survival world, get a donkey that I can run around with, and some llamas. So like have a donkey taking a llama caravan. I think that'd be so fun to do. Alright, and with how the leads are now too, where they're much better. You'll be able to string them along and not be too worried, especially if you have a decent path. Okay, so we'll do this. We'll get some sticks. Okay. And then item frame. Alright, end of leather. Get that. It's kind of important for the item frame. Okay, get that set up. So when we have sand in the future, we know it goes here. Ah, there we go. Nice. That away, put that away. Iron goes upstairs for now. Okay. There we go. Put iron in for now. It feels like that's a good spot for it. Minecart. Actually, minecarts. A little bit of food in there. Spruce here. Gunpowder. Anything else I want to take like down with me? I don't think I want to put anything down in the storage. I don't have anything set for all these specific items. Oh, I do for the flowers. I guess the mushrooms can go with that, and this could technically go down there as well. All that kind of has spots down here. Okay. That away, we'll put that one in there, we'll put the mushroom in there, I guess. Yeah, it's fine. And these are seeds. Not moss. Drop. Bit of spruce. There we go. I guess this could also go here because it's kind of like a seed. Alright, cool. Guess now we just kind of wait for the glass to finish smelting. I think what will probably happen won't be next week. That's a good thing. I should remind everybody that I won't be streaming next week, but I will stream the following week, because I always take a break off the last week of every month. But if you do want to keep in touch on when I am streaming and when I'm not, you can drop into my Discord, or if you're on YouTube, I always make announcements on YouTube. I also do my, I do like a stream recap on there as well. And eventually I put the VODs up there as well once I get them loaded up. Okay, I think... Yeah, snowballs. We are probably at a good stopping point for now. Maybe we can... Yeah, here's good. Alrighty. Well, that's gonna be it for the stream today. I want to say thank you everyone for being on the stream today. And I'm gonna go ahead and start my little like thanks video that will be looping, and in the meantime we'll look for someone to raid if we have somebody. Take a look. Let's see. No, it doesn't look like we got anybody up streaming at the moment, so unless anybody has some suggestions. I can never say that word properly, but if there are suggestions, go ahead and drop that in the chat for me, and I'll give it just a couple minutes before we end off the stream.